Hey, it's Tyler here with ProSkill Services, and today we're going to be talking about air filters. The ones that you find that go in your filter back grill, that's the grill that you actually install the filter in your ceiling traditionally. In some houses you also find it down low or actually at the system itself. But in most of the homes built in a track type manner, you're going to find that the filter back grill is located in the ceiling. And so I'm going to show you how to put the filter in and then talk a little bit about the types of filters that you want to use and want to avoid. Let's talk about filters. So there are a lot of filters in the market, and you can buy pretty expensive 1-inch filters. That's the depth of the filter itself. And those filters traditionally are heavily pleated and they're very restrictive. So unless you have the correct amount of return air space, I would not recommend that. And what I mean by the correct amount is that traditionally speaking, the filter size is undersized or designed around a more inexpensive 1-inch pleated filter. And so I recommend using a 1-inch pleated filter unless you know for certain that you've got plenty of filter return space. What I also, on the other side of the spectrum, you'll have what's called a hog air filter. A hog air filter is that one that's just got that blue mesh on it. I don't really recommend those. They don't really provide a lot of filter quality, or they don't filter out dust or really particulate matter very well, and that'll cause your coil to get dirty over time. So the 1-inch pleated filter, they're inexpensive, change it on a monthly basis, and you should be good to go. If you want to do a higher level of filtration, however, the filter that I actually have installed in the system I'm going to be pulling out, I'll go ahead and show it to you here in just a second, is an alternative, and it does last longer than a month, and it does provide a much higher level of filtration. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so I'm on top of my ladder right now, and I've done a couple different things to make sure that this goes smoothly and safely. The first thing is I've got a ladder that's the appropriate size. If you can avoid doing this on top of a bar stool or a rickety old ladder, it's not worth the fall. The second thing is I've turned on my air conditioning's furnace motor, so the fan is on right now. It's in the circulation mode. So go to your thermostat, go to fan, and turn it to on instead of auto. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to more easily change out the filter and also clean the filter grill. Over time, the filter grill is going to get dust buildup on it. It can actually restrict how fast the air travels into the filter and also cause air noise as it travels over, and it's unsightly. What I have with me is a hog hair brush. It's a firm bristle brush that allows me to clean this with the old filter in. So I haven't taken the old filter out, it's still in there, and the fan is running. With this, I can then clean all the dust and debris that's built up. It gets sucked into that existing filter, and when I change out the filter, we get rid of that dust. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to clean it, and then we'll change the filter. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the filter back grill. A lot of times these little tabs, they can break off or get damaged, so be ginger with them. And if you do get to a situation or a point where these things are broken and this basically is taped up here, which I've seen quite a bit, especially as these things get to be up in the 15-20 euro range, this whole filter back grill can be replaced relatively inexpensively. So if it gets to that point, go ahead and get it replaced, because if it just keeps on falling, it can also become a ladder safety issue where you can't get it to stay up and it's falling on you, and you can end up falling off the ladder. So here's my filter. It is dirty, and this is a specialty filter. It's a very deep filter, and you'll see that as I pull it out. And this is the other type of filter that I recommend if you want to use a higher quality of filtration along with a filter that will last longer. So let's go ahead and pull that out. All right, so you can see that this is actually a 3-inch deep filter. It's designed so that the outside edge fits into the filter back grill, but then it actually recesses into the actual can to allow for more space or more filter media, where a lot of the really restrictive filters that we talked about earlier, they're trying to jam all of this filter media into a 1-inch space, and that's why it becomes so restrictive. So don't use that type of filter. If you want a high level of filtration, this product is a great product, and we'll go ahead and link it in the comments. Or if you want to go to an even higher level of filtration, we would actually do it at the air conditioning system itself with like a train clean effects or something along those lines, which pulls out 99% of the floating material in the air. All right, so here's our filter. Just make sure you've got the airflow in the correct direction. The airflow is always going to be going in and up through the duct, if you didn't know that. So airflow direction. And with the fan on, it's really nice because when you put the filter in, it stays in and it doesn't fall on you. So there it is. Get the tabs back in there. And you've successfully changed your filter, you've cleaned your filter grill, and no one fell off the ladder. All right, so you've got a new filter installed in your filter bag grill for your air conditioning system. Again, we recommend you do this on a monthly basis, especially in the summer when your system's going to be running longer. That will keep your bill down, and it will keep your system clean and running efficiently. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please put them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them as they come up. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.